Chinese.
All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Let's go right into this video.
Understand a Jew from Yemen. The Jews are chosen! So Chinese Jews? Not those Jews. Black Jews? Not those Jews. Iranian Jews? Not those Jews. I don't understand. A Jew from Yemen is still a Jew. Ish. Well, what Jews do you mean? Oh, I think you know. Epstein? Epstein? You still talking about Epstein? The guy's been dead! No, I don't know. The chosen ones. So white Jews. We're not white. White passing? No, they have to be Jews from the Southern Caucasus, otherwise they're just sparkling pagans. How does that make sense? We have to save these Christians. The Christians in Gaza? Not those Christians. Oh, you mean Christians at home in the United States? God, no, not them. Venezuelan Christians? Not those Christians. Russian Christians. No, Nigerian Christians. Nigerian Christians. Nigerian. Yeah, they're being slaughtered. Can you tell me some of their names? One's name was Lithium. The other Cobalt. Lithium and Cobalt. And what were their last names? Rare earth minerals? What? Rare earth minerals. They're brothers. Lithium and Cobalt. They're brothers. Gee, something's not adding up. Don't think about it too much. Look, we've also got to get rid of these radical Muslims. You mean like the former leader of ISIS and now the president of Syria, al-Jawlani? No, not that Muslim. Let's bring him to the White House and shower him with perfume. But he was classified as a terrorist by the US government. No, he's cool. There's photos of him beheading Christians. Look, everybody's had a rough past. Well, who are you talking about? Zoran, man. The welfare capitalist who wants to make New York City more affordable through mild reforms? Zoran Mamdani. What the fuck? The Jew.
So as you can see, I think this video actually sums up very clearly that this is simply another form of what you call white supremacy. For Esau doesn't like to label any other person as a you, or I'm just going to say you. Esau doesn't like to label, or specifically Amalek, who is a part of Esau. Amalek doesn't like to label anyone else as a you. And even if Amalek does label others as yous, they will not get the same rights as a so-called white you, right? So the thing is, Amalek doesn't recognize anyone else as a you, even though Amalek has no bloodline histories to the real biblical Israelites, which are really the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So as you can see, being a you is basically just another way of saying you're a white supremacist. That's all it is, right? Says right here, envy not the oppressor and choose none of his ways, right? We are to choose none of the ways, especially of Esau, right? Because the thing is, the way Esau likes to read the Bible is by not reading the Bible. Esau keeps the laws of the Talmud, and the Talmud is actually perverse and not what the Bible says. I mean, I could get out some stuff right now from the Talmud, right? But I'm not gonna get it because I don't know if Google is gonna block me from getting it. Actually, Slack it. I changed my mind. We're gonna get it. Talmud about. Remember, I can only say certain stuff. Says the Talmud that writes that a mohel circumciser who does not suck creates a danger and should be dismissed from practice. Rashi on that Talmudic passage explains that this step is in order to draw some blood from deep inside the wound to prevent danger to the babies. All right. Let's get another one. Do rabbis. Some Jewish ritual circumcisers called mohels practice a ritual called direct oral suction, where they place their mouth on the baby's circumcised wound and suck the blood away. This controversial practice associated with the risk of transmitting infections such as herpes to the infant. So there you go. And that's what the Talmud tells them to do. The Torah doesn't say anything like that at all. So this is why we are to choose none of the ways of Esau and envy not the oppressor. Esau is depraved, right? It says right here, Daniel chapter 4, verse 17, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and demanded by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whoever he will, and set up over it the basest of men. And right now, the basest of men are ruling over us. And we can see how wicked the basest of men is. We see how wicked their traditions are. We just had Thanksgiving the other day, and Thanksgiving is really celebrating the slaughter and genocide of the Native Americans, right? Which is from, I believe, the tribe of Gad. So the thing is, Esau is depraved, right? And then today is what, Black Friday, and Black Friday goes back to the selling of slaves, right? Let me see. Friday goes back to the selling of slaves. Black Friday. Slovakia. Esau likes to hide the truth, so Black Friday for slaves. So Esau wants to call it a hoax, right? But Black Friday really did originate during slave times, right? So Esau likes to hide the truth, and he's going to consistently hide the truth no matter what. Now, here's the thing. Esau can only get away with hiding the truth for so long. We already know, right? We are not to be deceived by Esau, and we know his devices. So that's the thing. But anyways, like I said, we already know that these Jews are just a white supremacist in a hat. That's all it is. But Yahweh Shai is coming to destroy them soon, and thank goodness, because it's about time. So all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Hope this lesson is edifying to the elect, and 144,000, and Shalom.